Singing put me on live. Listen to the next live. I thought you wasn't going to Raja Live no more. This guy.
Bro, I felt like I needed something to listen to, but I'm not really listening to it.
Very sad.
I ain't gonna lie, he's dropping nuggets. I realize I can listen to him. He's dropping nuggets. But like I don't have to always take what he's saying to heart.
Ain't no crying. I'm a fucking sex. She gonna Celine. She gonna
Wait, is this live?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to be. Hold on, I don't be talking about no one else on my live. Well, on your live.
The charts are weird as fuck right now.
Alright. So over here, we can see how in pre-New York, GJ is pushing again. It's pushing up. However, looking at Fibonacci on the 4 hour, you can see price for the past 2 data periods has been in a downtrend. Made a high over here, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now this is what we called broken support. So this is a broken support area that's been tested. And what price is trying to do is create resistance over here. So we can see that this support, well, I think this broken support, you have this demand area over here, right? This entire wick, this is just showing buying pressure. So we want to say the support can actually extend throughout this wick from the low, from the body of the candle to the low of the wick. All of that can be considered buying pressure zone. So this would be our broken support, better depicted over here. And you can see that's in line with the 38.2 Fibonacci that would be a price reversal zone for a continuation of the trend, of the downtrend. You can see a few rejection candles from the area, showing that sellers are present. And price right now is just consolidating between these two levels. It's bouncing off of the 23 support, kind of weak. You can see this is a pretty weak bullish candle that fails to break above the break and close above 38.2. Sellers stepped in, show that they're there. This is also a weak bullish candle, failing to drive price back above 38.2. And then here you can see this candle closes indecisively after retesting the support area and failing to break above 38.2. So 9 a.m. in the next 2 hours, this candle is going to determine everything. If we get a close back below 38.2, and then we can move to the 1 hour, since that'll be high volume. We'll be looking at London close, maybe the 1 hour from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. If we get a 9 a.m. close on the 4 hour below this resistance level, if we get a 1 hour rejection, then that should serve as the final time for price to go down. So let's look at a cleaner chart over here. Let's look at a cleaner chart. So if we start from the daily, right? You can see right now that 133.6 is okay. 133.6 is a key level in the 4 hour. But if we're looking at the daily over here, this structure is really showing that this is bulls. So you have a low made, a high, a higher low, a higher high, and now a higher low being printed over here. You can see that what's interesting at this higher low is that we have a bullish engulfing candle on the daily, but this candle closes pretty weak, right? To continue with bullish momentum. It's showing some indecision. Body of the candle, the open and the close of the body is fairly close, so you can say it looks like a doji. And you know, these long wicks on either side, which are equal, it tells me that yeah, the candle closes bullish, but there's still an even amount of sellers and buyers in the market. So if we move to the 4 hour, you can see now how price is trying to create. So we have this selling candle over here shows that resistance was formed somewhere over here. That resistance was violated by this bullish candle over here. You can see price trying to create support over here, and it's just in a key area. Let's add the on the 4 hour. Let's add 133.6 again over here. So this 133.6 is a key area. If we get a break above here, then the bullish structure is confirmed, and we should continue moving up. However, if we get another strong rejection from this level, I would be looking for sells to at least retest the previous 4 hour low. Right now, price is just in what I like to call a chunk status, consolidating up over here. So right now, it's just a waiting game. You know, we get paid to wait, and this is why I say it's important to have bias, but in a consolidating market such as this, where it's kind of hard to drive a bias because hey, the price is consolidating, it's confirming support over here, and it's also confirming resistance. So you know, it's quite challenging. You don't want to guess really. So the trend is down in the 4 hour. The monthly has been going bearish. You can see the monthly with the strong rejection in the monthly, and the previous week's candle, the previous weekly candles have also been going bearish. Now, this weekly candle is turning over bullish at this daily support, which is in confluence with the 78.6 weekly Fibonacci. So we can see here that, and this sort of happened before, right? So in the previous higher low, what we have here is a strong selling candle happening the week before, a weekly candle going bullish to retest the highs of the previous weekly candle. And then we get the breakthrough, and then after breaking through this supply zone over here that's located in this wick, we're getting the continued push up. So I'm thinking, history repeats itself. If in this weekly candle we get something similar happening over here, then a candle such as this can also be mirrored to at least retest the 138.7 area. So and it's the end of the month, so I wouldn't really advise taking any long-term trades this week. I would just be looking on the 4 hour for, a quick confirmation of direction to see if we can, grab pips either to the previous 4 hour low or the previous 4 hour high. But I wouldn't necessarily aim for this 4 hour high over here, just to be safe. With a break above 133.6, I would aim sort of over to this area, which is still, a decent amount of pips. So a break and close above 133.6 with a retest of the area, that can bring about 130 pips ish if we put a TP1 over to this zone, and then we can just leave a runner to at least retest the high of the previous period. So with GJ, to confirm my bullish bias, to say that, okay, maybe what happened over here can happen here again on the weekly time frame, I need to see not only the daily structure upheld that's showing some bulls, a bullish trend. I need to also see that price can break above this 133.6 level. Because if we're thinking on the weekly time frame, right? Let's say we get a weekly closing bullish after retesting the highs of the previous weekly period. So we get this weekly candle closing bullish after retesting at least up in this high, right? Similarly, you can see over here, candle closes bullish after retesting the highs of the previous week. It's a good chance that if we're getting the 4 hour close above 133.6, our key level, we can continue up to the top of this channel even. But that's for swing traders. That's for swing traders to worry about. But I definitely think with a close above 133.6, we can at least retest this high over here in the 4 hour. Because trend on the daily would be confirming bullish. The weekly candle would have closed bullish after retesting that high. And so the 4 hour, in order for the 4 hour to continue to move down, it would need the liquidity to at least retest a previous swing high. So this morning, this is what we're looking for over here. We're looking to see closes either back below this level or above. What are you looking at this morning, Theo?
Just waiting. Everything seems to be in a consolidative state, so just waiting for anything. Yeah.
But are you looking at anything in particular?
Nah, everything just waiting. Everything GJ, like you said, with GJ, NU, and AU, in this range, where it's like you get try to trap you into buys, but if you go in the higher time frame, it seems you're on a resistance. So right now I'm just waiting to see which way price wants to go.
Oh man, you yawning on the YouTube live stream?
It's my live, I can do whatever I want.
Huh?
It's my live, I can do what I want. If you don't want to be on there and see that, hit the exit button. Right here, what we do is, this is reality. We're not gonna fake it over here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm just sitting on my hands and waiting for something to present. So she wants to win. She wants to go too. It sounds like FIU music. You ever had to go like, on the offices and they put you on hold?
That reminds me.
That's the same.
I thought of a name also for like a group thing, and it market mechanics.
Yeah, I guess.
That sound kind of live though. Mechanical engineers
Yeah.
into the markets. It's pretty live.
Market engineering. Hmm.
Huh?
Or market engineering.
Huh? Market
Market
engineering.
engineers, engineering markets.
Market engineering. Um, I only liked market mechanics because it'll just be double M.
Yeah, but if you put if you put engineering in there, it'll be the same title as our degree. I mean, when
True. True.
this is entendre with that. One sec. Yeah, for me, GJ have to break and retest because right now it's low key at it's still low key at a lower height. Well, it's still mate. You know what I'm saying? Like a shoulder on a 4 hour. To be 4 hours, still in the downtrend, but it looks very bullish. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the 4 hour is still in a downtrend. So
You got the break
that's what
first.
I'm thinking. If we get by 9 a.m. in the next 2 hours, we get another this 4 hours closes below the range. And then in the 1 hour candle, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., if we're getting a rejection of the range, I think London close can at least retest this low. But we'll just be looking for price action, right, at the level. So
Yeah, let's hope they break enough for me. I ain't trying to get caught in no GJ wildfire. She wants Celine. She wants the cool cheap. She going, oh, and we're gonna do a backseat. Alright, what's up? Here, got something to walk through here. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go make some coffee over here.
Look at that. Rajasthan buys. Shit, GJ just taking lives right now, bro. I think if you really just gotta take, if you take a buy, you gotta put your stop loss all the way below that swing low. What's,
Yeah, your stop loss gotta be at least below these wicks.
man.
Yeah. And honestly, the candles coming out of this support area, they're pretty weak in my opinion. They're looking pretty weak bullish.
It's just priced out looking strict.
Yeah, exactly. So we should be getting a break in either direction soon.
Yeah, I think we get a break.
I'm thinking after the 4 hour close at
Wednesday?
around 9
I think we get a break.
It's a Wednesday, of the week. So The real move should be happening. Whatever GJ wants to do should be happening today. It should. But like anything, we'll see. We're probably going to take some live trades over here. See, this is why we also need people to join the stream so that they can ask questions. Keeps the stream, active. Because either way, otherwise, I'm gonna feel like I'm just talking. I'm just talking shit. Me and Theo, we just talking. Well, we just talking to each other. So if
That's
you
all it
have
is, man. I
questions,
don't care, man.
just let me know. Yeah. See, this 30-minute looks way too choppy to me. This looks, I can't even see what's going on over here.
The market is bullshit.
And that's the funny thing about 30 minutes. So you can get these strong 30-minute candles, 30-minute breaking up above this zone over here, and then the 4-hour not even breaking above it, rejecting it. So it's funny. If you only look at the 30-minute time frame, you may say over here, oh, price broke and closed above resistance. Okay, let's take a buy. And then you have this big candle back in the range. So, but most recent, if we look on the 1-hour, you can see that this over here is a seller's range. This entire wick coming off of that level, this entire wick over here. Let me just delete that so everyone can see this entire wick. Let me zoom in. This is just supply. So this is sellers. This is buyers coming off of this bullish candle. Buyers push to retest this previous high on the 1-hour, which is over here. And then sellers stepped back in and drove price back down. So we can say this is a supply zone, a valid supply zone coming from that resistance area. So until I see price, at least on the 4-hour or 1-hour, breaking and closing above this valid zone, then, we can't negate the sells, the fact that this could be a lower high. Printing.
Your price is taking live right now. Ow.
What you seeing on EG this morning?
She's playing as well. On the daily's playing around at a resistance. After like, yeah, I didn't like it good. We closed bearish on Monday. Tuesday we closed with a pin bar to the downside. And today we having like a doji to the downside as well. So I don't know. I mean, like, it's all on daily resistance. So I guess I need like a bullish close on a daily. I want to continue in buys or some type of higher low form. But I'm gonna stay away from there as well, cause right now that's just you just asking for trouble trying to play in that consolidator. Consolidation is a trend trade or worse enemy. Just because like you think something's doing something in in that consolidation where really and truly just raining. She wants
But
one. She
what I'm seeing here with this lower highs being made, it looks as though GJ could be repeating over here what it did over here. So, and it's also coming off of this 78.6 weekly, which is always going to be really strong. Oh, so the 4 hour we got to push down. Okay, so we're so what we just called over here the 1 hour supply zone. You can see how sellers again are confirming the supply zone as being is quite strong. So you can see price really just constricting now into this channel. You have some previous support over here. Now you have sells coming out of this zone. So this little range is about. So this range is about 24 pips. And your stops would have been, if you entered, based off of this supply zone over here, your stops would have been above. So 22 pips. So it would have been roughly a risk to reward of 1 to 1. So, if that's something you like, a 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio, then this could have been a good trade for you.
I just see Raja say Boris Johnson see what a raise taxes some. Let me see.
Yeah, we have another weak H4 candle forming over here. Just waiting and seeing.
What up?
I think price needs more liquidity to move in either direction. It's going to need more liquidity to go up, and it's going to need a bit more liquidity to go down. So what could, and considering that the overall trend is down, like if we looking left, you can see price has just been moving down, and it's only been moving up for this period at the beginning of this week only. So, it's more inclined to do what the middle of the previous weeks has been pushing, because this is now the middle of our week. So it can now continue this move back down over here to at least retest the daily uptrend line.
Look at all proposed
in GJ, we may get a 4 hour closing below, and then it might be a strong push above this resistance on the 1 hour, and then you get a close falling back below into the zone, and that would be the liquidity to drive it down. You can get something to fill this buying wick maybe up in that zone. and that would be enough liquidity for rechecking these orders over here, and then tumbling. But like we said, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for direction to be confirmed.
She going Celine.
You still listening to the live stream?
Yeah, but my ears.
Uh, go grab some coffee.
Mm. Yeah, man, price. It's a horrible price action, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna make a YouTube channel.
Go ahead.
Or is it once you have an account, you have a channel?
Kind of, but I think there's still other stuff you gotta do to like set it up to be a channel. But yeah, for the most part, you just need an account. is pretty. I'm sure GJ is taking lives. I'm sure.
GJ is taking what?
Lives and accounts right now. I'm sure niggas them like just hopping in and thinking the trade's going a certain way. Then it's just getting caught in that consolidation.
Yeah, you can really see it's pushing down though.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm sure some guy said that about bulls too.
Ooh. GJ is leaving over here. So, no FOMO.
I mean, it's really not that. It's still in the range, to be honest.
What?
I think it's still in that range.
Yeah, it is still in that range. So I'm saying no FOMO. Our next level, 132.95. You can also, if we get a clean break of that range, 132.95. Somewhere around here. This was a fake out. A break below, came back above. So we'll be looking for, we get a break below this range over here, 132.95, around there. Break and close, some sort of retest, and then you can catch a move down. You'll incur some traffic around here though, but on the 4 hour, the move would be back to at least the support, which would still be around 114 pips. So just a waiting game. Trapped in the range.
Yeah, this shit. I think this shit. I think this waiting on some type of news or something. This shit is so consolidated. It's such in a range, bro. Just fucking
Yeah.
move, bro. I hate when people do this shit. Just move, bitch. The thing is, like, every period I look at is doing that shit, bro. Everything's like
For real.
consolidating. And like some sort of range, yeah. Like AUM is like stuck up at a range on the EG is at resistance, playing around, ticky tacky. I think that's just probably GBP right now. That means we just don't do nothing.
I wonder if the live stream is going to be hearing feedback of your voice from you or from my speaker or both.
I don't know. It only works that if you have the live stream open on your computer while talking on
Uh, because I know you say you could hear the music from my computer speakers, so I'm wondering like if the live stream you could hear your voice from your voice and your voice from my computer speaker.
I don't know.
But I guess that would only affect it if there's like a time difference between the two.
There is a bit of a lag, bro.
See if my coffee finish.
I think if our close bearish below this little zone, then we probably go down one more time. Cause this trading some malarkey. I can make one breakfast sandwich. I'll be back. Come on, 8 o'clock. I don't even look at EJ. I think GJ could come down more.
Bro, that's you making sound.
Yo, EJ kind of showing the exact same move. Only thing is though, like, I see where daily could still go bearish though, if you ask me, because last week, well, yesterday closed with that doji, but which is essentially a neutral candle, but in some eyes it's a reversal candle. So I'm thinking maybe price may, if it goes down, if it does want to go up, they put in like a double bottom or something. But if you look at last week's price and then this month's price, that's still pretty bearish if you ask me. So
Very true.
just gotta wait.
Yo, what's going on?
We're good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to go make something to eat until they pop in
I
the
just
fucking
got-
happen. I'll be back.
What happened?
So I'm gonna go make something to eat. I'll be back for like 8.
Alright, yeah, no problem.
Alright, bro.
I'll leave this on.
So, what's your assessment, Mr. Smith?
Who?
I mean, Ethan.
Well,
Where you feel like this? Where you feel like it's gonna turn right now?
well, Theo and I, let's break it down. So,
I got him some cells this morning.
oh, you got in cells?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Well, Theo and I, we were saying that, okay, on the weekly, you have prices now been creating higher lows. So here we have a low, here we have a higher low, and here price wants to print another higher low.
Right.
Now, if you look here at the previous higher low, what happened was GJ, you had these weekly bearish candles, and then influence with the 88.6, you have a weekly candle closing bullish after retesting the highs of this previous selling candle.
Right.
Now, it looks like GJ wants to mirror that over here. So we'd have to see what happens. I think it's the end of the month. So I would think waiting until the end of the week would confirm whether GJ is gonna mirror this move over here, back over here, because you can see it looks sort of the same, right? You have GJ closing this way in the weekly, it confluence to 88.6, and now GJ is being pushed by the 78.6, and looks like it want to close the same way. So, and this is also printing a higher low. So right now on the weekly, the structure is showing higher lows coming in. So an uptrend. This was a low, this was a higher low, and then a higher high. And now it looks like it wants to print a higher low and put it into the 78.6. Now, if we look at the daily you can see these higher lows much better. So you have a low, you have a high, you have a higher low, in confluence with the 88.6, you have a higher high, and then you have another higher low. You have this daily candle closing engulfing, daily bullish engulfing candle, because it engulfs this entire candle, and
Right.
that's in confluence with the 78.6. So here again, we're seeing how what happened over here could be mirroring over here, and this structure here is bullish, right? Now, when we move to the 4-hour, you can see how 4-hour is stuck in this range between 38.2 and 23.6. The previous two periods has been a downtrend. You have a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and price looks like it wants to print a lower high. But right now, we're just stuck in this range. So what I've been seeing here happening is that price is failing to break above 38.2, and it's also failing to break and focus below the 23.6 range. So that's a range, right? Let's look at a cleaner chart over here. So this is a cleaner chart. Let me just remove this really quickly and remove this. So this is the 23.6 level, and you can see it's confluence with a resistance. It's served over here. You can see the entire wick. Resistance again, the selling candle that creates a higher low to the previous candle, and then it's violated by this, so now becomes support. Now, this support zone, this is sort of a weak bullish candle, because this bullish candle with the long wick is failing to close above 38.2. And now this selling candle, or this bearish candle coming off of 38.2 shows that, okay, sellers are in the market. They're indeed in the market. And then you have this weak bullish candle after testing the 23.6 area. You have this weak bullish candle closing back above. This is a weak candle. But what you have again over here, you have sellers showing that, okay, we're still here, we're still in the market. They push price down to the support, and now you have this previous indecision candle. So right now it's in this this is just consolidation. So you can see the fight right now between sellers and buyers. So the best trade would be either a 4-hour break and close above the range to retest at least this supply zone over here,
Right.
which would be 147 pips, roughly 140 pips you can get. And then you can have a TP2, take profit 2 level over here at the previous swing high on the 4-hour time frame, which would be more pips, 260 roughly. Or I'm thinking a GJ, this 4-hour closes beneath the 38.2. And let's say we have at 9 a.m. And let's say the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. candle closes maybe above, or still showing bearish signs at the resistance area. I think the London close at 10 a.m. could push it back down to at least retest the low of this period. Because when we think about it around 4-hour, usually at the beginning of the week, let's look back. Usually at the beginning of the week, sometimes let's look at last week, for instance. GJ is gonna grab that liquidity, And then toward the middle of the week, it's going to make the real move, right? So the past 2 weeks, it's been moving down. It's been trending down. It's only been trending up at the beginning of this week. So this could just be um, it trying to figure out what it wants to do. It's trying to establish this as resistance now before at least retesting this low. And the safest trade with retesting this low would be a break and close below this 23.6 level, and
Right.
that also bring about 110 pips roughly. 110 pips, and then our stop would just be below, um, some support area over here in the body. Stops
Gotcha.
would be above that. Alternatively, if we get a break and close above, stops will just be below where the candle breaks. So we can have a good trade in either direction. So right now we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen. We move to the 1 hour. 1 hour. This candle over here, I was telling Theo, you have this bullish candle coming out of the support zone, right? And then after this bullish candle coming out of the support zone, you see buyers trying to drive price up immediately when they reach our 38.2 level. Then what happens? You have this entire supply wick. This is the supply zone, and this pushes price back down to the 23.6. Now, what happens when price re-entered the supply zone just now in the 1 hour? I was saying that the price re-enters the supply zone over here on the 1 hour, and what do we get? A rejection candle again, and now we're getting a rejection of the support. So this is just a shit range right now. So we want to all of this choppiness. I wouldn't take trades in this choppiness. I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour to show me more confirmation, because if this 4 hour closes bullish right now and the price drops back down to retest that demand area, so price drops. Let's say this candle closes green right now, and price on the 1 hour is dropping back into this range to close bullish again. Then that can serve as the liquidity grab, or to help with the push above. But right now, this is just a lot of indecision. I think after this close, if price looks to check the high or the resistance zone, then it's just going to be testing that, grabbing liquidity and falling. But after this close, if price starts to drop back down and retest the low, the support, then that'll just be the liquidity grab to push back up. So, we just gotta. Personally, I'm just waiting for this 4 hour to close. Let's see what it does in this range. But I think right now GJ doesn't really know what it wants to do. So we're just waiting for to see what's gonna happen outside of this range, bro. That's about it. But you can get a good trade in either direction. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. If we look at daily on here, yeah, this daily is just in a channel. And if we look back in the past, the daily has done a similar thing over here, right?
Hold up.
This pattern looks similar to this. And after this, price really just took off, rifling straight away. So I think on the daily structure, GJ is bullish. And right now, sellers are trying to fight that. But we gotta see what's gonna happen. We gotta see what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, because that reversed a bit like earlier this week. That kind of with God too.
Good reversal.
Like how price came back and increased that low. Well, would you call it a reversal? Would you call it a retracement?
Oh, okay. Maybe retracement. You mean like and created the load?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be more so retracement now.
Um. Well, on the 4 hour time frame right now, this would be the retracement.
Yeah.
But right now we're in a downtrend. So the move would be down. You got price making a high, a low. Then this would be the retracement to make a lower high. Then
Mm-hmm.
the move is down, makes a low, a lower low. Then this would be the retracement to make a lower high. Boom, the move down, lower low. And then this would be the retracement to make a lower high. And then boom, going for a lower low. But right now, I think that's what sellers are trying to do, and buyers from the daily time frame trying to like fight that. That's probably why we're getting the consolidation. Consolidation, that's just the market struggling between buyers and sellers. And you just gotta wait for the break to see who's gonna win.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we leave. Personally, I leave consolidation to like the banks and the institutions that are really driving the price. As retail traders, we just want to take whatever direction they drive the price in. So let them drive it above, then we take that direction above, and we eat all of this up. Let them drive it below, we take that direction below, from here to at least here. And probably leave a runner to continue moving.
Guess who's back? Still nothing, right? Not a damn thing.
Yep, nothing.
We gonna live stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro. I do not want to meet this morning, dog.
Really? This early in the morning? Yeah.
It's a
I hope you didn't sound like this meeting. You sound like you just wake up.
No, I didn't. I mean, it was kind of like it was between me and a few of my friends, but yeah, it's
Bro, I didn't really understand what you just said.
that's great, man. That's what I'm
All I hear is a few of my friends.
Yeah, that's great,
Uh,
bro. What you guys got going on for the rest of the day?
bro, pretty cool. Just work. Bro, y'all can't see me, right? Like, it looks like black, right?
No, but we can see you, bro.
No, but I mean, like, you can't see the details of my face. We just see the
Oh,
outline.
no. Yeah, we just outline the silhouette.
All right, but yeah, bro. So, waiting to see over here. It's gonna happen like today. Gold, gold's still pushing up, bro.
I see that.
These just
I think
they don't really mean a lot. You know, they gold structure, like, bro, if you look at this since 2018, after making this higher low, bro, actually since 2016 when Trump got in. As soon as the year Trump got in, gold changed direction to going back up. Created this higher low over here, retested the high, and after retesting this multi-year high, created another higher low, retested the multi-year high again, created another higher low, and then after that, just broke through. Just broke the period that was holding it for a few years, and just really started to push.
so doesn't that mean the U.S. dollar or the stock market, the global market was weak? Because I remember you saying that that's the reason why gold goes up in value.
Yeah, gold is a safe haven, but I think the purchasing power of the dollar is declining rapidly. Printing and a lot of spending. Bro, they were approving They were approving like $1 trillion bills, like buried here and $1 billion here, and they would give, the trade deals. I feel like the trade deals that Trump was making, other tax breaks, are really they really affected the dollar, and because you have a finite resource like gold, which well, first of all, gold no longer really backs the dollar apparently. So gold is sort of its own. It's its own thing right now, and its value. Man, this value, I honestly don't know why it continues skyrocketing like this, but they're saying China is buying a bunch of gold reserves, and that's driving the value up. So who knows? But here, god damn, this is just full structure, and this is monthly, and this is showing no signs of stopping, bro. It's crazy. Like we said gold is gonna check. It's gonna check 1800 for sure. The all-time high, it's gonna check that for sure. Up over here, yeah. So it's checking that. If not, it's gonna break right through that. So we'll see.
Would you get a trade on, yeah?
Gold, man, no, I didn't take anything in gold, because gold is, I don't know, the spread and these wicks, and I just thought it wasn't worth it. I was just gonna stick with DJ. But just as we marked it out, it happened, Could have taken that entry, but it's a what at this point. So we called all-time high for gold as well. Now US 30 is dropping, but I'm still bullish on US 30. Still quite bullish on US 30. We take a look at monthly. Take a look at monthly. Monthly is still in a bullish structure. Dow Jones is always, stock market has been a bullish structure for a time. Bull market over here. Most weekly low high consolidation to create this higher low over here, to push up to create a new higher high. Price falls back down, grabs liquidity, creates a bullish candle coming out of the weekly zone over here. So we have some demand around here, and now this weekly candle going turning bullish. Let's drop it down. We drop it down further to about the 4 hour. See how price in the 4 hour doesn't look too good, but you can see the bullish structure. You see the bullish structure happening over here. So you have a low, high, higher low, higher high consolidation area. Could not break any of the previous higher lows. Consolidation pushes up, breaks the higher high, comes up into this range. Cannot break the previous higher low, and then pushes back up. So right now it's just in the middle of this range. I got a little trend line over here showing that it's a low, high, a higher low. It failed to but if you continue getting these higher lows, and you couldn't get a breakout of this this range over here. So I'm still bullish on stocks as well. Bullish gold, bullish stock, and yen. Okay, so 4 hour looks like it's gonna close bearish in this consolidation. just opened up.
That's so good.
Little bump push. Ooh, 7 a.m. pre-New York. Just
Yeah, it was a nice 1 hour bear for us.
yeah, and that's pre-New York.
Still in the
So
range though, so
yeah, it's still in the range, but New York candle dropped it right to support. We'll have to see what this hour is gonna do. But it looks like this hour is breaking down. Yeah.
Alright, bro. But they gotta start that move. I can try to hop back on. You got how long you guys plan on staying on stream for?
I'm not sure. I know I got a meeting at 9.
Okay. Well, yeah, probably won't hop back on then. But I'll see you all inside the chat. I can continue modern during DJ
Mhm.
and see where this goes the rest of the day.
Alright, for sure.
Alright, bro. Alright, deal.
Alright, bro.
Have a good day.
usually they come down, bro.
Yeah. Look like it wants to. It's a lower high looking like. Right. Damn, this wick? What the fuck? That's 60 in my French. Damn, that wick to hair is 42. That's a pretty good trade.
It's 4 hours, yeah.
Wait, I ain't gonna lie, but him and Stum, bro. When I say dumb, I mean like funny.
Yeah,
This
bro.
nigga on Facebook stage. One guy posts a picture of her in the tub, and she was like waiting on Bay to come home.
Yeah.
And the water looked low. The water did look low cloudy. Your boy asked her if she did, and she comes out.
And see,
Oh man. Breaking down. What are Keo saying, buddy?
Just talking.
Huh?
He just talking.
Yeah, so this 1 hour close here. With a bigger body than the previous. Oh, this 30-minute close there, bigger body than the previous 30-minute, coming out of the established supply zone over here, creating a fresh low. Yeah, so this candle here could have been a confirmation. No, something a light trade from go about down here to this previous support. That would have been here. You took on the close of the 1 hour. Stops above. That would have been 32 pips. Your stops would have been above the supply zone, so I don't think that's a feasible trade. Your stops would have had to be 28 pips at least to get 32 pips. So roughly 1-1 would be said.
Yeah. I don't trust GJ, but this shit,
yeah, from this
right
30-minute
now, I
candle.
just don't trust this shit.
Yeah, from this 30-minute candle, you can see price doesn't have enough liquidity to go down.
Yeah, it's just fucking around. Man.
Yeah, this is it's a nasty range. Nasty range. I let 4 hour close and then probably test the high one time. But it might just close weak down here around support, and then we get a candle that just breaks right through.
I just want direction. Just give me a damn direction.
Yeah, just give a direction and we'll just take whatever you give.
But looking at this, I don't know, looking at this daily setup, I feel like I've seen that come down before too. That's how, I don't know. Plus it would be weird for price to just, look how the daily is to just, I don't know, impulse out of there like this. It would be weird, but let me see, let me look back in history and see if I can see some moves like this.
Yeah, this is showing me sells.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, huh?
No.
What I'm thinking too is like, yeah, the day. Well, I think what's happening is people are weary because the daily is showing buys, right? But then 4 hour and them are showing sells, and 4 hour and daily are both good confirmation time frames, and obviously the higher time frame takes precedence, but the higher time frame is also made up of or comprises of lower time frame moves, you know. So
Yeah.
it gets tricky around this time when you're just trying to figure out which way you want to go. But this time, that's when you just sit on your hands and just don't trade it.
Agreed.
Nah, but I wouldn't mind a move down because I'd take it to that previous low, which is about, that's a lot of pips. It's about 130 pips away from current price. Basically, I would take it to 132 flat.
132 flat?
If sells were to come. Which is basically that swing low. Like I wouldn't be, I mean, depending on, huh?
I say yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah.
It's like what?
And it's still in line with the bullish move, but that could just be like doing a double bottom or some bullshit.
Yeah, because if you look here, you can see support here, the push up, and then support over here.
Exactly. And it's clear that we don't have enough volume or momentum to break the upside yet. So price tried and it can't. So usually then you'll see price topple over, and then probably gains
Yeah.
buying pressure at the bottom there, and go up.
Exactly. probably get a retest of this low. That should be enough liquidity if it wants to move up.
Yeah. I'm sure buyers are more in that area too. So, but this is a teachable moment. So, what we gotta do is just watch and see how we react, and then log it for a previous time or next time.
Yep.
Because right now I look at the 30 minute or 15 minute just closed. So, and that closed with basically a doji, a spinning top anyway. And now I can just pushing back up off the support in the 30 minute.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it don't know. It don't know what they want to do right now.
In a sense,
Don't know
today may be a
wants
no
to
trade day again. Well, let me not say again because I did trade yesterday and I lost, but it was
I don't think it might not be a
day.
no trade day. I think we may get some direction today, like one of
I would
these
hope
breaks.
so.
Yeah, we haven't had the 4 hour close at 9 a.m. yet, and then I've noticed a lot lately. London close at 10 a.m. Oh, popping back up.
Yep, taking lives.
Oh man, bro! Imagine you take a sell in this candle, go on, grab your coffee. Oh, it's not shit flying back up. You're making you want to punch your screen, bro.
This bitch.
But bro, even with these two 30-minute candles, you can see how there's a lot of indecision. You get this huge ass selling candle.
I see all it is, indecision.
And then right after that, like bro, what?
I think that right there is that's Monday this week, Asian session.
Yeah.
And apparently I saw what it was. Apparently this guy in Trump camp tweeted about relations with China that I guess they broke the deal off, and then Trump came back later and said no, that's not true, and then that's why you have that heavy whipsaw back up.
I don't know, like why would he lie about that though? That's John Bolton guy, right?
Probably was true, and Trump just said no, he saw what happened in the market.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But then Ted is like he expected Trump to come and reverse it, but he was expecting it to happen in the morning, so you get a loud price drive down to low and everyone get a better price. Because they didn't even let that information sit on the market at all. They let it out and then candle close and then that should say bye.
Roger just killed me, bro. He say Ivanka probably wanted to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. He said exactly. Ivanka wanted a better price. So Trump said, no problem, I got you.
I got you. So you know what? Just put a buy limit down there. Trust me.
What price you want? Okay, I got you. That means it's a quick in and out, quick statement. Got you.
Yeah, I gotta quickly tweet him back after that. Reply to his tweet.
Oh, wait, stop loss is? Wait, TB is? Okay, I got you. He's in sales? Okay. So either the top of TB and then that again the bullish move. Oh, look at my dad.
Bro, that'd be crazy though.
Look at my dad. I stuck in this trade. Let me up. say no more.
Alright. Oh, boy. Let's see, what do you want to do today, GJ? Bro, honestly, if you're like a consolidation trader, you could have made some good money.
Yeah, if you're a range trader,
yeah.
Because they're just buying and selling that support and resistance.
Yeah.
With some strong exit and entry rules. I think it'd be straight.
Yeah. Could have been getting some good moves over here. Now it's pushing up a little hard. That should just be flipping, bro. Just flipping around the place. it's new, bro. It's new in Freeport.
I would not be home.
Oh yeah,
Beach
feel
just
you
open
on
up.
that, bro.
Huh?
I said I feel you on that. I
Yep,
just
yep,
feel
yep.
home.
I hate when Charles look at this rose. It's making second. Well, I'm not second guessing, but as an amateur or when I was a bit more beginner, this will
Mhm.
make me think like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't figure out which way price is going.
Bro, I used
You
to
know.
feel that way for so long.
But now it's like it's not that you just don't know. It's just it's consolidating. Direction is not
Yeah.
clear. That's not your fault. Like,
Which is, like we can allow it that at least
no, I agree. That's what
because
I'm saying. Like you should. It's a thing
if
where you
we
never
know,
really know direction anyway. So this is just the
uh,
times when they tell you just don't trade. Only trade when you have a sure bias.
bro,
Even if
because
that
like
bias is
let's
wrong, at least you have a formulated plan in your mind what you think
uh
is wrong. But at least you should know that you should be trading in conditions like this.
yeah,
And that just came
exactly.
right
What what
back.
what I'm thinking is that buyers are trying to complete the daily structure, but
Yeah.
sellers just ain't allowing it. Like this trend wants to continue, and that's probably why we have the consolidation.
Personally, I would like for it to come down first, because then it'll make more sense. It'll give it a it'll give it a more recent lower high to break the upside. You know what I'm saying?
True, true,
Because
true,
if
true.
price just rifles up from here, then it's like, damn, where's the actual structure? Because right now, these
Yeah,
bricks at the bottom here doesn't really give me
true.
you know what I'm saying, like a good spot to put my stop loss. Because on the daily,
Yeah,
this area doesn't even show us this. This area is just candle, like a doji candle, and that could easily
true.
get violated on the daily. It could easily come back and still go up. So I would rather some type of structure level form, which would be like
Mhm.
a double bottom or something, to give me a just a more visible structure level on the daily, which gives me more confirmations of whichever direction it goes in. Like right now, the daily, this is technically a lower high to where we're at right now. Even on
Mhm.
the 4 hour, it's a lower high. So
Yeah, yeah, this is a lower high on the 4 hour. And it probably won't because this is a low. This is
yeah,
a
it's a
fresh
low.
lower low. It's a fresh lower low. So it at least needs to retest this low if it wants to move up, to continue that structure. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. For sure. Oh, show.
I was waiting for Ted to come on the stream. Ted just be lurking like a shark in the YouTube,
Facts.
and you just hear his voice pop up. Like,
Facts, bro. Yeah,
I
just be
feel that
popping
though.
up.
Sometimes I don't want to talk anymore, so just to talk what he wants.
That a G, bro.
Yeah, Ted. Actually, apparently he grew up in a rough area, so
Oh yeah?
yeah.
A G, bro. His story.
I remember
Alright.
he told someone, meet me, I'll beat you in. He basically like pull
Meet
up.
where?
Yeah, this is like um when people used to trail him heavy, not trail him, troll him heavy. And used to troll him heavy, but like them little when Forest Family was like an actual like mentoring group,
Mhm.
bro, niggas used to troll him heavy.
Wait, who used to troll him heavy though?
Just trolls. They like send shit to his Instagram, his DM, blah blah blah, saying he's fake, saying he's demo, blah blah blah. I used to run Ted hardcore. Nah, he's like, man, I don't even. I just let them have their time. Like, some trolls are annoying. It's like, are you that fucking? Are you that pathetic?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a person that watches a lot of YouTube and watches a lot of reality TV channels. So I understand the nuance of. I wouldn't say that I get invested in people's lives, but to me, I see it as a TV show. So when I watch TV or movies, I like to hypothesize based on the character, what's the next play, or I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just interested into the character development. So I can see how it can transfer over to YouTube, but because essentially you're watching a TV show, even though it's like an actual person, it's not scripted. More so, it's you're still watching a person and stuff, you know. So you kind of become not invested, but interested in the storyline that's playing on their shit. But some
True.
people get too invested. They're like all of these people's lives and
Facts.
like making
Like,
making
here's
fan
some,
pages and it's like, bro, it's
yeah.
not that serious.
Like some
Extreme, and
wicks
that's
don't
it.
lie, of course, trying to follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, like niggas have to do all that shit. Like then when someone get famous and like you know you famous when you know niggas have like a bunch of like fake
Real.
pages
You get
towards this
all
shit.
kind of things like that,
Bro,
eh?
Q had he literally screenshot one day. He was like, listen, I'm gonna say this for the last time. This is how my name is. It's just straight Q Banks. Anything else with an underscore or anything else before like and after, it's not me. Now if you dumb enough to get scammed by them, that's on you. I'm tired of having to explain this. But if you look at the thing, bro, it's literally like a list. You type in his name and it's like at least 15, 20 accounts. That,
That's
and
crazy.
I'm sure he has like reported them and gotten them taken down and niggas just go and make a new one.
That's crazy.
That's the thing, though, you can make as much Instagram accounts as you want. Once you just make a fucking, you just gotta make a email. And emails are free as well. So I think I personally have like 5 emails, maybe even more.
You say what? You personally what?
I have like 5 emails like throughout my lifetime. I have emails I've made, especially from the MSN days. Shit,
Oh,
I used to make an email just to change my name.
thanks the boy. Thanks the boy, Pelly.
I think I had one was like Bohemian, Bohemian something. Then I made one named Braveheart Soldier. Like, that's crazy.
Ah.
And I spell brave as like brave and heart HART and soldier as SOUL
Yeah, SOULJ. Yeah.
JH and the full Monty HAH.
Oh, JH. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ja. Braveheart Soldier. That's so cringe to think about. Like, you imagine giving that out as an email? Braveheart Soldier.
Bro, all kind of shit you do when you're younger is just cringe
It's
now.
cringe as hell. Man. But that's what it is. You just have it just shows your mentality then, your mentality now.
Yeah, true. Maturity or growing up. Uh, I give GJ until 10 o'clock to show some signs. Otherwise, probably not much gonna be happening today. And also, you can see here that this green candle is just a break of the support over here. The support blocks. So sellers should be in this area over here. This is just off of the support zone over here. Just get a clean break.
Yeah.
Oh, strong but coming through. And now price rejecting that. So we should make this lower higher. I feel like that's how I am now with trading. I'm just consolidating.
Yeah. Actually, I
So,
think it's on a long time ago. I was on a free Astro FX webinar, and they were saying how a trader's journey is almost like a price chart, where it's like an impulse move where you think you get it, then the retracement where you like lose, you still get, when you're losing shit, you're like, fuck, I guess I don't get it. Then you go up again, you're happy, you think you got it, and then you start consolidating, and then you're like on the verge of going up and going down, and then price comes back down. It's like, it's like, yo, this is fast. Cause you start winning trades, you're like, oh yeah, I know it, I got it, I got it, I got it. And then you lose some trades, and you're like, fuck, I guess I don't got it. You know?
facts. But I think this is our consolidation.
No, definitely.
Just moving up a bit.
Like, bro, for me, it's no question that trading can make a lot. I've been in this game for like, 4 years so now. So. And I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even like a success story. So it's this long, and I'm still in this shit. There's no question that I'm sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally no question. It's just, to me, it just has happening. So it's not a matter of if, it's just when.
Yeah, everybody happens at a different speeds, different tides. So it takes some
But
year.
I do think we're creating the winning habits right now, you know. So
Mhm.
once we just keep consistent with this, and we're definitely gonna see some progress.
Like they see it all the time. The only thing separating you from success with this
You,
is discipline and patience.
yeah.
Something with it, right? So it's like, come on, just being disciplined and being patient. You have to stick to it, man. It's just true.
You see, Avery Bradley is not playing. You chose to say
Cause what?
that. He's sitting out.
For real? Damn. The man say he not catching no more.
But I heard it's something for like some other reason, than like family or something. Someone has like a respiratory, some shit.
Oh, damn. But I did hear that some NBA players don't want to play. I think it's too big of
Yo, my sister had a party last week, and there's some balloons on the balcony. Them shits just be popping.
Wait, what? You say your
Shit.
sister had a party last week?
Yeah, her birthday is Thursday was last week, and so she had like this big balloon banner, and so we just kind of left her on our balcony, and that should be in the sun, just boom, sound like random gunshots.
Oh,
My dog is going for like how my dog's so nervous.
how old is she turn?
It's my older sister, so, and she like 4 years older than me, so I'm about to turn 28, so she is probably 32.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
You about to turn how old?
27, yeah.
Oh, 27.
No, I
thought
am
you said
27. I'm about to be 28, yeah.
Oh, you about to do 28 for real?
92, baby.
Bro, I didn't know. Oh, shit. 28. That's true. Bro, I was thinking you were 26 right now.
Nah, son. I'm just a young soul.
You were 24 when I mean. Okay.
Yeah, I started college at 22.
So I made you when you was 23 then.
Yeah. Let me see. I met you in my
I was freshman year, 2015.
Yeah, I met you second half of freshman year, exactly. So I was still 22 then.
Nah, bro, that was first semester.
Nah, I did chemistry in the second semester.
Bro, I
My,
took chemistry in the first
my
semester.
first semester was one of the easiest semesters of my life, so I could tell you that. I know that for a fact. Actually,
But that
so,
was your second
so it
year,
probably was
and
my
I
second year then.
yeah
Yeah. Because I actually took that in, yeah, I did chemistry in the fall of 2015, yeah.
yeah
Because
yeah.
I remember I skipped going to a tailgate because I was studying for the chemistry test. So tailgating is in fall then.
Man, that's crazy, man. I knew you from you were 23
Yes, sir. It's
and you
five.
turned in
That's
23.
going on 5 years.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies, good, right? Yep, because you notice
Wow.
then I wasn't even talking to you about trading yet.
Yeah, you're just doing chemistry.
Yeah, because I wanted to be a trader, but I want to be a stock trader. It's just so much like hoops to jump in there. One, you need a lot of capital. Two, like you have like a 3 day trading rule if your account less than 25K. It's stupid. Especially if
Uh,
you're doing like penny stocks. Like penny stocks is not a as a day trader, you know, it's in and out, in and out, in and out. In penny stocks, if you only allowed to trade like 3 trades a day. Is it a day or a week? I think it has to be a day because 3 days a week is like retarded.
yeah,
But
science.
that's like a real strangle. And if you do, excuse me, and then if you break it, they suspend your account or some shit. I don't know.
What?
Because I forget why they do that. They say your account balances to be above 25,000. Says like Jesus, look at the money they want you to stop be trading with on in stocks. That's a lot of money.
What broker is that?
That's just in general. That's just a rule. Watch, I'll find the rule now.
Oh wow.
Day
I remember
trading.
you telling me you went to visit it.
Who?
Wait, you said you was gonna go where it was in the Bahamas? So you
No,
was
it
trying to
goes
go.
short trader.
Oh, sure, sure.
Yeah.
That's my Bahamas Stock Exchange.
No. I got approved by the Bahamas Exchange. So there it is.
I don't.
So here it is. If you do not have 25,000 in your brokerage account prior to any day trading activities, you will not be permitted to day trade. The money must be in your account before you do any day trades. Unless
Wow. That's
that's actually crazy. Yeah, I don't know why I had to go get approved for that too, but I just did it. Because they're saying like transfer taking money in and out of the country. I was like, what? How?
wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting my money in a brokerage account that's based in Nassau. Because they had told me to get approved from. You know what's crazy about that too is they were so surprised that a Bahamian was trying to apply for an account there. I'm like, why? You're based in the Bahamas. Should more Bahamians be like. You know what I'm saying? You're based in the Bahamas. Like, on my capital
That,
island. Like, what are
they
you
don't
talking about?
they don't give Bahamian people the education, bro.
That's what it is. It's
Like,
like, this shock. It's like, I'm like, what? Why are you surprised you're based in the Bahamas? And you know, I take that as poor on their behalf because as a institution like that, they should be out there putting like more information into the community, like the opportunities of trading that it's here. You know what I'm saying? Make it an industry thing. But nah, they just want to cater to because you know that's not a Bahamian owned company. I'm sure it's not. Like it's just someone
yeah,
came here because it's less probably regulated in the Bahamas than being in the States or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I'm sure that's why they're doing some tax break or some shit by being offshore. I'm sure. I'm sure. But yeah, just how to remember where I work when I used to work. What we used to do is like sometimes we'll go to they'll have some representatives go to high schools like job fairs to like just let
Mhm.
them know like there's opportunity here after college, not after high school. You know what I'm saying? Like trades and shit. So my thing is companies that should also do the same. Because like I said, you live in Nassau all your life and you didn't even know that was there. I think you still don't even know where it is.
Bro, I don't even know.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Bro, where is it?
but the thing is, I only know about that because, like I said, Timothy Sykes. I don't know if you know him, but he's a famous penny stock trader. I
Yeah.
found this shit online. I was like in it. I was like, bro, I'm about to start. I'm about to start following this nigga. He's gonna be my mentor. I'm about to learn. I'm gonna be a beast at penny stock trading. And then he recommends you to trade short trading. Cause he really like vouches for it. At least at that time. I don't know if he still does it now, but so I looked into it and I was like, oh, this shit is based in the Bahamas. As I'm reading about it, I'm like, what?
Oh, that's crazy.
This shit is based in the Bahamas. The game is rigged, man.
Yeah. So, let's see this one. GJ Price not even moving.
Hmm?
I said GJ Price hasn't even moving.
Yeah, that's GJ. I can see someone dying in that right now. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Like I see him hourly close. There are people
Bro,
probably trapped in that cell right now.
the old me, I'd have been trying to
Probably.
hit some.
Yeah, after seeing that move, I was like, I bet we're going down.
We going
Put a
down,
cell stop.
so it started going back up close. All right, we going up then. Bye. I'm falling like down close.
Yeah, they call it the trading death circle.
Oh man.
Death cycle. You just getting fucked up in
And
price.
then you increase the lot size because you say shit, gotta make up that money. Then you lose again. Stop loss hit.
No, I don't like but Raja. No, I don't like how he. Bro, you making money off something. You making money off something. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, oh, I'm not making money off this. Blah blah blah. Blah. Cause right now he's talking about selling merch. He's like, I'm not doing it for profit. Nigga, so what? If you do it for profit, you do it for profit. Like, stop watching my
So
pockets. You know what I'm saying?
selling merch.
Yeah, I was actually looking to go and doing some merch too. I somebody put the thought to it, but I think it's pretty easy too.
Bro, some merch would be clean.
All you gotta do is build up an Instagram page.
I was thinking like an actual cap that's just black. It just says black
Yeah,
on it.
on a gray shirt or olive green shirt,
That'd be clean though.
white shirt.
BC,
Yeah, yeah.
something like that. That'd
But
be
what I'm
clean.
thinking is doing it with trading memes first, like funny memes or funny sayings, and just screen print
Mm.
them on a shirt, and then yeah, cause and it's easy. It's easy to do that. It's so easy. And then just put our logo or something in the back or in the corner or some shit. You know, something like that. But my thing is like, bro, if it's a capitalistic system. Like, if people don't want to support because they think you're gonna become rich, then to me, I think that's a fucked up mentality. Because
Yeah.
you only paying a certain amount, which is fair to you. But just because everyone else is buying it at a high rate, which is in turn allowing me to make a profit from it, like, why is that concerning? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that such a big deal to you? Even the other day,
Oh,
I'm not talking about YouTube, but I asked him, like, I told him, like, I was making a little mini course. I told him the price, and I was like, he's like, oh yeah, the thing about that is niggas just don't want to get scammed. I'm like, how you gonna get scammed if I'm giving you one price, you buying the price, and you getting the value what you want? He's like, yeah, but if you sell it to a bunch of people, you making money. I'm like, so what? Why you watching niggas' pockets? Just get you getting. You know what I'm saying? How's this a scam because I'm making money off of it? So I'm supposed to give you something for free? I put my time, then that's why obviously I want to make money on it. Then
yeah.
he's like, oh, don't catch feelings. I'm like, but I'm not catching feelings. I'm just answering the question. You said your opinion, and I'm giving you the answer on why it's not a scam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just cause I'm making money off it. I put work into it to make money off it. You think I just put work in to give you something to satisfy you? Like, It's a trade off. We both get two values. You saw the value in I'm giving you that value. You gave me what you thought that value is worth, and we keep it moving. Like,
Yeah. I'm serious and on.
nah, you was someone else. You had stepped off.
Hmm.
It's like one something.
Must not be stepping in and out.
Yeah. Like I didn't take an offensive, but it's like, bro, like why would you even? Not you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying not you as in general, as in talking to him. I'm saying, but why would you as an individual even think like that? Like, if that's the case, why do you buy juice or anything from a food store? You paying like $3 or whatever. If you're in the states, $3. If you're over here, $8. But how much money that company's making off of that? Do you feel like that's a scam?
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? Like you paying the value for it, but just because I'm able to produce it in a mass sense to gain profit, kudos on my behalf. You know, that's another thing that's why I say that people just don't when they know you, they don't like to support you. Like really, if that makes sense. I didn't say they don't like to support you, but they're like I said, I'm not talking about him. Like I said, I didn't even care what he said. I literally just asking him, just trying to get like a what's the word, like a focus group on
Yeah.
like because he's still a beginner. You know, like if a beginner would kind of like see value in something like that, you know. That's really why I asked him, you know. But
Yeah, no, I feel you.
uh,
Bro, but like, what else was saying, man? I don't even remember. Shit. Um, I'll come back. Real. I was about to say something while you was talking.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that's like a plague that's going around. That, like niggas just like to wash your pockets. Like I said, I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about general. Cause speaking of Ted, that's why niggas is a troll Ted. This is like, oh, you making all that money, you demo. They only saying that because they're not making money, so they're trying to say no one else can make money. You feel me? So they're
But
watching niggas' pockets.
Ted,
Stop watching
I,
niggas' pockets, dude.
bro, at that point, at Ted's level though, you don't really care what anybody said.
That's the thing. People used to tell him that, yo, why you answering? He's like, because they're so fucking stupid. Like
You say what? Mhm.
he's like they're so people just be like, why do you even like answer them? Like why do you even put in the time just ignore them? He's like I try to ignore them, but sometimes you just have to say something. And I can agree with that though. Sometimes you could be ignoring something, but it's still like how could you be so fucking stupid? And you just gotta tell that person what they have.
Yeah.
Back then, Ted used to be trolling people on his stories too. He'd be like, oh, this one for the trolls.
Bro, and they don't charge no more for courses, bro.
Cause because they don't. Well, Raja still does courses, but because they don't do courses anymore.
Hmm.
Ted doesn't have a. He's not an active mentor right now. If that makes sense. Like
What?
he's not an active mentor right now. I just to say he has
Hmm.
like a mentorship group.
Yeah, he just come on the lives,
He's
drop
talking
some
shit on the live. You can follow his trades. You can learn from there, and then he go. That is a more. Another thing too. He said there's like a person. They'll buy a course from you for like $300, $500, and they expect you to be like in debt to them for the rest of your life. It's like nigga, like for years. He's like nigga, you just bought a $300 course from me, right? And you think my time, even though they still just do it, they still is like you can still in the trading group, you still can talk to them blah blah blah. But they expect to have you like on access on demand for like years after. Think about it, if you was able to lock down Ted's time, a man with such value and information as Ted, for like at least a year for $300, you been got your money back on that investment. You know how much value you getting? You know what I'm saying? Think about a college course is so and so amount, and that's only for a semester. You see what I'm saying? And you gaining knowledge from that course. Whereas if you have a
yeah.
person or individual who is literally coming and sitting and talking to you every day, you can send them charts, you can talk to them, you can ask them questions, and you was in this system for like 3 2 3 years, some shit, and you only paid $300 for that. Come on, bro. That person has been paid you off in terms of value, and and like I don't know, some old trading groups they would think like, oh, there's the person's still indebted to them. I mean, I get it because that was the negotiations of the contract, like lifetime membership, blah 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 blah. But like, come on, like it's trading. No, trading loss is nothing, Ted. The time is a value to the asset, bro. Yeah, this trading charts are ugly today. My peers are just consolidating, bro. You see, you got a meeting at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I got a meeting at actually 9:30. But I was taking a look at 9:30.
I think I'm gonna end this stream. We just talk on Zoom or some shit, bro.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Oh no, I gotta JVPCHF making a move.
We dropped some nuggets on there. Didn't get to take a trade live, but hey, we dropped the nuggets.
Okay, JVPCHF just made a bullish move.
Yeah.
Well, it just made a strong bullish move to the resistance. You hear that?
Oh, that was.
That's a balloon. Shit sound like a gunshot just now, man. That's why my
What
dog's so
happened?
scared.
Did
Alright,
wow.
guys. That's enough for the stream. Nothing really happened. A pretty boring session, but nonetheless, we've sat on our hands and we haven't taken any. Yeah, we haven't made no profits, but we also didn't take any losses. So that's a major key. You want to limit your losses and maximize on the profits. So see you again probably tomorrow. We haven't had a consistent schedule for this thing yet, but for sure every Saturday and Sunday you can expect to see a live session from us. So hit the subscribe button if you like the stream, and yeah, talk to you later. And stream, bye.
I think we can do live streams like